Hello, I am Mark Kitani. Today I'm going to give you a complete introduction to Kitani method Japanese. I started this method in 1994. Since then, this method has trained over 2,000 competent, successful Japanese speakers. Kitani method Japanese makes full use of the current and the most advanced deductive linguistic theories, and also is designed to be specially suited for English-speaking Japanese learners. In fact, Kitani method Japanese offers the fastest and the most precise Japanese learning system for any English-speaking Japanese learners today. Alright, let's start. Today, I have a new client who would like to start studying Japanese, Mr. Robert Templeton. Mr. Templeton has been posted by his company to Tokyo recently. Alright, may I call you Robert?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll call him Robert's son. Robert's son is the honorific term for Robert. Alright? Okay, let's start. Let's compare Japanese with your language, English. These are two English sentences. Jack orders a hamburger, cat chases a mouse. And then we call this top part, these words are called the subject of the sentence. Alright? And then these words are verbs, which shows the action, ordering and chasing. And then the last one is called the object of the verb. A hamburger is the object of ordering. A mouse is an animal, but still the object of chasing. So, subject, verb, object. And Japanese and English are not much different. Japanese has the subject, Japanese has the verb, Japanese has the object. However, when we convert these English sentences into Japanese, we have to do this. The first position, subject is the first in English or in Japanese first. But right after that, every part is reversed. So reversed is the key word to understand Japanese. So all Japanese people are saying, Jack, a hamburger, order, cat, mouse, chase, we are saying. So we go to a restaurant and call a waitress. Excuse me, waitress. Robert-san, hamburger, order. I talk to her, and she says, she makes face to start with, and then she says, I don't understand you. Please speak Japanese. So, Japanese has a rule which calls for wa sound right after the subject. So you have to say Jack wa or cat wa. And then to show these are the object of the verb, you have to say o sound right after that. So hamburger, o, mouse, o, we have to say. So Japanese we say Jack wa, that's the subject, hamburger o, hamburger is object, or order. Alright? So again, we call a restaurant, we call a waitress, and then, excuse me, Robert-san wa hamburger or order. And she says, it's a little bit Japanese, but not quite yet. But Japanese has a very useful converter of foreign verbs into Japanese verbs. Historically, we made thousands of Chinese verbs into Japanese with this converter adapter. And then recently, we have been importing thousands of English verbs and then converting them into Japanese with this converter adapter. So order is to order in English, but when we put this shimasu, this sound right after that, order shimasu suddenly becomes Japanese word to order. So, Jack wa hamburger or order shimasu. Alright? So, again, waitress, excuse me, Robert-san wa hamburger or order shimasu. And then no question asked. Hamburger will be here. And then I talked to her. Cat wa mouse o chase shimasu. She says, I know that, she says. The reason we can do this is that all Japanese people must study English for 6 long years, 6 of them. And then it is rather intensive. They usually teach 3 or 4 hours of English per week. And then it lasts for 6 long years. So English is really headache to all Japanese people. However, the very sad thing about Japanese English education is that the Ministry of Education of Japan never taught us how to pronounce these words properly. So we know these words, but with our own pronunciation. We say jack, cat, mouse, hamburger, order, chase, we say. So, Robert-san is speaking very good English to us. We don't understand. And I talk to you, Jack orders a hamburger. Probably you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a very sad gap. They are improving it, by the way, but still the gap is there. But we study English so long, so everybody knows these words. Jack and Beanstalk, everybody knows that story. Tom Cat, Mickey Mouse, they love. Hamburger, we don't have any other word for hamburger. And then order. This word prevails in any restaurants or shops and stores because we have our own word from China, chumon, but recently order sounds more modern, so at McDonald's or Starbucks or restaurants, stores, this word prevails. We use this order more than our own word chumon, so order. And then car chase. Everybody knows car chase. So with this structure, you can say many things in Japanese. Okay? So I'll order a hamburger. Go ahead, Robert-san.
私はハンバーガーをオーダーします。
Last U is silent in Tokyo and Yokohama area in the standard language. So shimasu, we say. That's it. And then let's make it generalized. This in Japanese we say kore. We say this in Japanese is kore. So I'll order this. Go ahead, please.
私はこれをオーダーします。
That's it. And then this will be here. All right. And then we do a little more. Let's put the blank card in between, and then you can say a few more things. So next sentence is like in business, I'll email the schedule. What do you say?
私はスケジュールを email します。
Email is email in Japanese, no other word. And then schedule, again, we have our own word from China, yotei. But recently, schedule sounds more modern and more business-like, so we often use schedule. So one more time, I'll email the schedule.
私はスケジュールを email します。
And I'll attach the map.
私は map を attach します。
That's it. And then I'll delete the file.
私はファイルを delete します。
Delete it's computer word. All computer words we use in English, almost all in English. And then file is file in Japanese, all right? And then call a restaurant, say, excuse me, I'll cancel the reservation. Go ahead, please.
私は reservation を cancel します。
Cancel, somehow Japanese lost its own word. Cancel is 100% cancel します. And then reservation, again, this we have our own word from China, yoyaku. But recently, reservation sounds more modern, so any travel agency or restaurants, hotels, we say yoyaku, we say, I mean reservation, we say reservation or. So, And then in order to make a question in Japanese, we just put ka sound at the end of the sentence. Ka. So, and then ka is a question marker in Japanese. I'll show it to you. Ka. Ka come to the end. That's the question mark in Japanese. And then you in Japanese, we say anata privately, anata privately. But we under business or commercial situations, we call you otaku politely, otaku. Okay, so otaku means taxi drivers, repairmen, delivery men, store owners, store clerks, or policemen. Anyone under a certain occupation we'll call otaku politely. So just ask, do you repair a watch? Let's go ahead, please.
お宅は watch を repair しますか?
Perfect. Repair is repair in Japanese. And then watch, that's fine. And then do you make it generalize again? Do you something broken you carry to a store, and then just ask, do you repair this? Question. Okay.
お宅はこれを repair しますか?
That's great. And then usually the store people say, hi, shimasu. Hi is Japanese yes. Shimasu is Japanese do. This is Japanese do. This is Japanese will do. Okay, it's we do. And then next is, do you deliver pizza? You deliver pizza.
お宅はピッツァを deliver しますか?
Deliver is again, we use deliver very often. Deliver. Pizza is pizza in Japanese. Alright? And then do you deliver pizza to where do you live, Robert?
目黒.
Okay. To Meguro. To in English is 100% ni in Japanese. You say to school, to church, to lunch, to the office, to Tokyo, or to the United States. To is always ni in Japanese, and always follow the destination. So to school, we say school ni. To church, we say church ni. To lunch, lunch ni. To Tokyo, Tokyo ni. To Meguro, we say Meguro ni. We say destination first, and then this destination marker. All right. So do you deliver pizza to Meguro? What do you say?
お宅はピッツァを目黒に deliver しますか?
Perfect. And then I'm a Pizza Hut, so would you say the same thing again? Do you deliver pizza to Meguro? Or I receive your call.
お宅はピッツァを目黒に deliver しますか?
And the Pizza Hut will say, hi, shimasu. It means, hi, shimasu. Yes, we do. So you give your address and then product number from their pamphlet, and they'll come. All right? And then let's make it generalized. You go to a store and buy a thing and just ask, do you deliver this?
お宅はこれを deliver しますか?
Hi, shimasu. All right? So that's the first pattern. This is the first pattern of any language. The first pattern. We are showing doing, action, doing. So doing is the first pattern of any language. And then we have only one more pattern. That is being. Doing versus being. So next is how to express being in Japanese. All right? So let's put out all these things back. Just 1 second. And the next sentence is like this. Jack is Jack is a diver. Jack is a diver. Or the cat is happy. Or you can see it, happy or angry or sleepy. So cat is happy, angry, sleepy. All right. And then these words are called complement of the subject because these words are complementing the subject. And then a diver or engineer or teacher or anything like a table, camera, water, or weather, anything. Name of things will be called nouns. And then happy, angry, sleepy, hot, cold, expensive, reasonable. Those are called adjectives. So nouns and adjectives are complement. So when we convert these English sentences into Japanese, the same process takes place. The first position is first in English or in Japanese. And then right after that, every part is reversed. So reversed, that's the key word to understand Japanese. So all Japanese people are saying, Jack a diver is, the cat happy is. This is Japanese word order. And then subject always picks up wa sound. That's the first rule. Jack wa. And then these complement and be verb get together. And then is in Japanese we say des, we say des. And the last U is again silent in Tokyo and Yokohama area, so just ignore it, des. So, Jack wa diver des. Cat wa happy des. That's Japanese beautiful sentences. So, Robert-san, would you please say, I am Robert.
私は Robert です。
I am an engineer.
私はエンジニアです。
In fact, you are a lawyer, so I am a lawyer.
私は lawyer です。
Yes, I am happy.
私は happy です。
Yes, and then this, put this. And then today I'll give you a few words here, like address, birthday, business card, and so forth. So, first, this is, let's put this here. This is delicious, what they say.
これは美味しいです。
And then this is difficult.
これは難しいです。
That's it. And then ask is this difficult? This difficult?
これは難しいですか?
That's it. That's the question. All right. And then in English, my or mine in Japanese is watashi no, we say. My or mine is watashi no. All right. So this is mine, what to say. This is mine.
これは私のです。
Yes. And then my can connect to many things. So for example, this is my business card. That is a business card is here.
これは私の名刺です。
Yes. This is my job.
これは私の仕事です。
This is my car.
これは私の車です。
And then this is my daughter.
これは私の娘です。
Perfect. Great. And then let's put these words to the subject position. So my address. Camera woman, can you see this? Okay. And then just make it this way. My address is Meguro.
私の住所は目黒です。
Yes. And then let's say my car is a Toyota.
私の車はトヨタです。
And then my daughter is a high school student.
私の娘はハイスクールスチューデントです。
That's it. So this is the second pattern of any language. Good. But these are the basic, very basic. But with these two patterns, doing and being, you can say many things in Japanese, all right? But today we are going into a little further to pick up all these things. Japanese is not a difficult language at all, especially compared with so-called Indo-European languages. Like English is one of them, and then German or Latin languages like Spanish, French, Italian. Japanese is more simply structured language. We don't have anything like a feminine words, masculine words, or no according inflection change. We even don't have plural singular distinction. And then the best thing, number one thing Japanese language has is that within the basic rule, Japanese doesn't have any exception. The best thing, that's Japanese doesn't have any exceptions in the basic rule, okay? But when we talk about English, we have to know a lot of exceptions in the basic rule. For example, verb conjugation. We have to say, I will sit, I sat, I've sat. I'll stand, I stood, I've stood. I'll eat, I ate, I've eaten. I'll drink, I've drunk, and then drunk. And then I sleep, slept, slept. And then write, wrote, written. Or speak, spoke, spoken. Or go, went, gone. Many, many exceptions. So actually, in order to speak English, you have to know at least 200 exceptions to start with. But Japanese, in the basic rule, you don't have any exception, almost zero exception. So just rule-oriented language. So the first thing you do is to pick up a topic to talk about and put wa right there after that. Topic. Whatever, wa. Topic is like anything. If you want to talk about yourself, watashi wa. If you want to talk about your daughter, watashi no daughter wa, or watashi no musume wa. Or if you want to talk about watashi no company wa, my company. Or if you want to talk about weather wa. That's a topic. So pick up a topic, whatever you want to talk about, and put wa right there. That's the first thing you do. And then second thing you do is to give the detailed information regarding this topic you pick. Detailed information, we may call it focused information. So, watashi, regarding yourself, watashi wa came to Japan 3 months ago, and then currently live in Meguro. And then, watashi no daughter wa, topic is your daughter. Watashi no daughter wa, a high school student, currently attending at American school in Japan. That's a detailed information about your daughter. And then, watashi no company, my company wa, has been treating us pretty well so far. That's a detailed information about your company. And then, weather wa, weather wa, today it's cloudy and rather humid. That's a detailed information about the weather. So, all statements end here. So, topic and give the detailed information about this topic. That's the statement. And then finally, if you want to put your psychological attitude toward your statement, then you put mood expressions at the end, like this. Mood expressions are not a difficult concept at all. In English, you say, I will, I should, I may, I might, or I must, or I think, I suppose, I wonder, I suspect, I believe, or I wish, I hope, I want, all come to the end of the sentence. In English, these expressions are always in front. You say, I will, I should, I may, I might. You say in advance here. But Japanese, you have to wait to the end. So, to understand the Japanese language, you have to be very patient to the end of the sentence. Alright, sentences go like this. Watashi wa go home or go shopping today. Watashi wa go shopping today. That's a statement. And finally you say must. Or watashi wa go shopping today. Finally say might. Or watashi wa go shopping today. And then I don't want. Or I want. Or watashi wa go shopping today. I am supposed to. Or watashi wa go shopping today. I wonder. Go shopping today. I should. So all those mood expressions come to the end. Alright, so this is the basic structure. Okay? And then picking up a topic and putting wa is very easy process. Whatever wa, that's it. It's easy job. And then within this detailed information section, you only do two things here. Only do two things in this section. The first thing you do is to pick up a proper particle. These are particles. Proper particles for each noun in a sentence. Particles are sounds like a ga, o, ni, de, to, etc. We have so-called 9 case particles. And then that's the first thing you do. Pick up a particle for each noun in a sentence. And then right after that, you give the predicate. Predicate is the core of the sentence. So, 2 jobs, okay? Only 2 jobs you do. And then first job, that's the selection of a particle. Particles are sounds like a ga, o, ni, de, to, etc. We have so-called 9 case particles. These particles are the same thing as English prepositions. Prepositions. It means to, at, on, in, or by, or with, from, until. So Japanese particles are the same thing as English prepositions. Alright? However, English prepositions always precede the noun. You say first to, and then you say to Tokyo. Or at you say first, and then at 5 o'clock. Or in you say first, and then this room. But Japanese particles simply follow the noun. So, to school, we say school ni. We say. At 5 o'clock, we say 5 o'clock ni. We say. In this room, we say this room de. We say. With my friend, we say my friend to. We say. From here, we say here cut out. Until 5 o'clock, we say 5 o'clock made. We say. Then New York, we say New York yori. We say. So position is reversed, but the function is the same. So as long as you can use English prepositions, you can use Japanese particles because we have rather clear correspondence between these two. So in this focused department or detailed information department, the first thing you do is to pick up a proper particle and assign to each noun in a sentence. That's the first job. And the second job you do is to give the core of the sentence. The core of the sentence is called the predicate of the sentence. And the predicate of the sentence has 2 different kinds in any language. First is doing, action. The other one is being, state of being. We've just done at the first part of this demonstration, doing and being. And then to express doing, we use verbs. To express doing, we use verbs. To express being, we use nouns and adjectives. Nouns are name of things. Adjectives are name of state of being, like hot and cold and so forth. Alright? So, in Japanese has nouns and adjectives, no problem, just like other languages. Japanese has nouns, Japanese has adjectives. However, Japanese has 2 different kinds of adjectives. Excuse me. The first is called na adjectives. The other one is called e adjectives. So first, Na adjectives are all from foreign origin. Foreign origin means Japanese imported thousands of Chinese adjectives. And we are using Chinese adjectives as our own in the daily life in this category. And in addition to Chinese adjectives, recently we have been importing thousands of English adjectives. And we are using English adjectives as our own in the daily life in this category. And then all Japanese, English adjective means like a sensational desu, practical desu, timely desu, reasonable desu, handsome desu, cute desu, or you may say many other, you may use a lot of English words such as elegant desu, technical desu, unique desu, all those words we use daily. So, all Japanese nouns and those foreign adjectives, that is Chinese adjectives and English adjectives, take this single set of inflection system. Inflection system simply varies depending on present, past, or positive and negative and so forth. And then the first word I introduced is hima, to be free in time. I'm not engaged in anything, idly free. So that's we say hima with. And then des is English is. English is Japanese des in the reporting polite form. And then casually among your close friends or within your family, you may say da instead of des. But in this kind of situations, always des, and the last you is silent. So, Robert-san, would you please say, I am free, present positive.
私は暇です。
That's it. And the next line, ta is Japanese past tense completion marker, English was, or sometimes were. And then in between there the sound, that. This is called inflection. And then inflection itself doesn't mean anything, no meaning. But we need this sound to connect this kind to stem this to past tense completion marker. So inflection acts like a bridge connecting these two. And then whenever you see two T's in one word, first T is simply pause for one syllable. So that desu. So the second line is I was free. Go ahead, please.
私は暇だったです。
Perfect. Okay. And then na is Japanese negative marker, English not, N-O-T. And the inflection ja, this is the bridge connecting these two, and the inflection follows desu, so janai desu. So I am not free.
私は暇じゃないです。
That's it. And the next line, this na is Japanese negative marker, ta is Japanese past and completion marker. In between, this is the inflection bridging these two. And the two T's here, so nakata, we say nakata is I was not free. Go ahead, please.
私は暇じゃなかったです。
Perfect. And the next line, ni is English li position. Li position means you say freely, honestly, quickly, precisely, obviously. Li is adverbial position. And adverbs usually connect to other predicates, mainly verbs. So, for example, 私は暇に spending my time freely. This is li position. And the next line, this line is the particular line for this category only. This category only has this line. When you connect this kind to other noun, in English you connect directly, free time, pretty flower, healthy drink. But Japanese, this category you have to put this sound in between. So free time, we have to say hima na time, let's say. So pretty flower, would you say it instead of this? Pretty flower. Go ahead.
A pretty nut flower.
Healthy drink.
Healthy nut drink.
And then let's use these words I showed. Elegant dress.
Elegant dress.
Technical problem.
Technical problem.
Unique character.
Unique character.
That's all Japanese. That's fine. All right. And the next line. Next line, de is and. A-N-D in Japanese. When you connect phrases and sentences, himade means free and. In fact, I am free and I was free and. Present past doesn't matter in the middle of the sentence. So himade means both. I'm free, was free. So we can say something like, yesterday, that's past, watashi wa hima de went shopping. All right, I was free, went shopping. Today, watashi wa hima de, I'm going to see a movie. I'm free and going to see a movie. And so I'm free or was free. And then finally, tara is English if free. You say, in English you say if first, if free. But Japanese you have to say free. I mean inflection and free. So hima da tara is if you are free or if I'm free. It's conditional. So Robert-san, I'm calling you. Robert-san, if you're free, hima da tara. Let's go to lunch. Well, Robert-san, hima da tara. Why don't you call me if you're free? So this is if in Japanese, if. Alright, so all Japanese na adjectives take this single set of inflection system. Alright? And then Japanese has Japanese own adjectives. That is called E adjectives because of this first E inflection here. Alright? And then representative one is busy. Busy, we say isogashi. Just we want to say it, just isogashi. That's a busy. So first line is simply present and positive. So I am busy. Go ahead, please.
私は忙しいです。
That's it. Great. And then next line, ta is Japanese past and completion marker, like was. And then foreign adjectives and nouns, it has da inflection system. Da inflection system. But Japanese own adjective pick up this ka inflection. So da changed to ka. So da here, it changes to katta. So I was busy. Go ahead, please.
私は忙しかったです。
That's it. And the next line, na is Japanese negative marker, English not, N-O-T, we already did. And the inflection changes from ja to ku. So I am not busy.
私は忙しくないです。
Perfect. And then nakatta, I was not. So I was not busy.
私は忙しくなかったです。
That's it. Great. And the next line is again li position, ly position. So busily. You say honestly, clearly, or beautifully. Li is ku, and the adverbial position. So isogashiku means busily. Connect to other predicate, mainly verbs. So watashi wa isogashiku working. Watashi wa isogashiku cooking. Watashi wa isogashiku studying. So busily. That's it. The next line, ku is, te is Japanese original and, A-N-D, to connect phrases and sentences. In this foreign adjective category, it's de. But right say, this is original. De and te are the same thing. So this one is preceded by ku inflection. So isogashi ku te means I am free and also I was free. I'm busy and I was busy and I'm busy was busy. So Yesterday, 私は忙しくて I was busy and I couldn't call you. 私は忙しくて I couldn't call you. I was busy and today, 私は忙しくて I'm not going to eat lunch. Busy and not going to eat lunch. So this is and. Finally, tara is if in Japanese, if busy. So, 忙しかったら means if I'm busy or if you are busy. So, Robert-san, I'm calling you. 忙しかったら I will help you if you're busy. Robert-san, 忙しかったら I'll give you, please give me a call. Please give me a call. 忙しかった if busy. So, all Japanese own adjective, e-adjectives take this single set of inflection system. Again, these inflection systems are very regular. And then you already realize that the right side of this line, here you are. The right side of this line is almost identical. た、ない、なかった、た、ない、なかった and so forth. Almost the same, just except for this noun connecting line for this category and the slight sound change between te and de. So your memory load is not so great. Just this category, this inflection, this category, this inflection. And then occurrence ratio is 20:1 because Japanese has millions of nouns and then good number of foreign adjectives. Japanese own adjectives are not so great in number. So occurrence ratio is 21. This inflection occurs more. Alright, so this is the first pattern, being. We have one more pattern of expression. That's doing, action. Alright, let's pick up these things. Alright, camera woman, please help. Okay, this is good. Alright, so next sentences are like this, doing, action. And then actions are expressed by verbs. And then Japanese verbs are categorized into two groups. Group 1 verbs and group 2 verbs. I'll put it this way, alright? Group 1 verbs and group 2 verbs. The technical distinction between these two groups, group 1 and group 2, is very easy to detect. Whenever you see the stem of the verb ending with a consonant like a k or s or g or m or t. Whenever the stem of the verb you see ending is a consonant t, k, s, g, m, then it belongs to group 1 verb. And then whenever you see the stem is ending with a vowel S sound or vowel E sound, either S sound or E sound, then they belong to group 2 verbs. We don't have any other vowel ending verbs like R or U ending verbs. Just we have S sound or E sound at the end of the verb. So vowel group 2, consonant group 1. That's very clear distinction. Okay, and then the representative word is go. Go is a ik, we say. And then in English you say go to lunch, go to church, go to school, or go to the office. To in English is always ni in Japanese, right? Go to school. But Japanese destination marker always follow the destination. So we say school ni, church ni, or lunch ni, office ni. And the entire structure is reversed, so this one goes in front of go. That's the key. So all Japanese people are saying I lunch to go, I'm going to. That's Japanese structure. And then we usually use this conversational polite form. Conversational polite form means you are involving the listener in the conversation. So conversation will start. So 行くんです。So first line simply I am going to go to lunch. Go ahead, please.
私はランチに行くんです。
That's it. In the next line, ta we already did. That's past and completion marker. So in this case, this one is did. I did go to lunch. And then in the inflection column, there is an asterisk, star mark. There are 1, 2, 3 star marks. 1, 2, 3 of them. And whenever you see the star mark, you have to consult with this orange card. And then this XK, K changes to T whenever you see the asterisk. Whenever you see the asterisk, you don't see K anymore. You just put T. You see T here. And the double T. And the asterisk changes K to T. And double T. So it done this. So second line is simply I did go to lunch. I went to lunch. Go ahead, please.
私はランチに行ったんです。
Perfect. Your pronunciation is perfect. You can be Japanese anchor person, anchor newsman. All right. And then na is Japanese negative marker. Right? Na is Japanese negative marker, and inflection is a. So ikanai means I'm not going. And then we usually use this conversational polite form rather than this reporting polite form. So just cover this. So we say ないんです。So I am not going to lunch. Go ahead, please.
私はランチに行かないんです。
Perfect. And なかった means I did not go to lunch. And then conversational.
私はランチに行かなかったんです。
Oh, too quick. 行かなかったんです。That's fine. I didn't, you said. And then next. Next four are reserved for written language. Written language means when you write books, report, letters, or diary, we use these four. These are written language. However, English doesn't have, Japanese doesn't have the first two columns, which is reporting polite form of a future past positive. So to cover this vacancy, we use these two written form in a conversation. But it's reporting form. Reporting form means Japanese has two way of communication. First one is mutual communication, bilateral communication. That's conversational. Reporting polite form means one-way communication. One way. It's unilateral communication. It means I'm not in a conversation with you. I just let you know I will go to lunch and so forth. So this line, we use it in the conversation, but reporting form. So this means I will go to lunch. You don't have to answer me. Just I let you know I will go to lunch. Go ahead, please.
私はランチに行きます。
That's it. And then you gracefully open the door and go. And the next, mashita is I did, and then written. So to your assistant, just say, you don't have to answer me, I just let you know I did go to lunch.
私はランチに行きました。
That's the end of the conversation. That's it. And next one, these are written negatives. But written negative means these are minor negative. We have major negative here. English not major negative. These are minor negative. So minor negative, we don't use these so often. Masen as a formality, we use sometimes. Like sumimasen and so forth, we use sometimes. But masen deshita, these are almost dead item in a conversation. So forget about these to start with, because all these expressions can be replaced with this na. So these can be replaced with these two. So forget about it to start with. And the next line, te is Japanese and, A-N-D, like a go and went and. So, 私はランチに行って ate two hamburgers. Went to lunch and ate two hamburgers. And then 私はランチに行って this is the end, came back at 1:30. So this one is sentence connector and. And then finally, tara is if. But when we talk about verbs, tara is slightly more versatile. This is not only if, but also when and after. So if you go, when you go, after you go, we use tara. So, for example, when you go to Starbucks に行ったら please pick me up a cafe latte. When? And then can be after. After you go to lunch に行ったら please come back quickly after you go to lunch. So this can be if and when and after. But anyway, it is conditional. So all Japanese group 1 verbs take this single set of inflection system. And the next one is Japanese group 2 verbs. Group 2 verbs. Okay. Let's put this one here. And then next one is group 2 verbs. Japanese group 2 verbs all end with a consonant. Not consonant, vowel. I already showed you. And then the representative one is eat, tabe. And then in English you say eat lunch, eat spaghetti, eat pizza. You don't put anything in between, nothing, eat lunch. But Japanese, to show this is the object of eating. Object of eating, you have to say O sound right after that. So you say lunch O, spaghetti O, pizza O, you have to say. And then entire structure is reversed, so these two positions go in front of eat. So all Japanese people are saying I lunch, object marker, eat, I'm going to. 食べるんです. So would you please say I'm going to eat lunch. Go ahead, please.
私はランチを食べるんです。
That's it. And then next line, ta is Japanese past and completion marker. I did. And then inflection column doesn't have anything. Direct connection. Very easy. So I did eat lunch. Go ahead.
私はランチを食べたんです。
That's it. And the next line, I am, and we usually use conversational form. So cover this. I'm not going to eat lunch.
私はランチを食べないんです。
食べないんです. And the んです are involving the listener in the conversation. This case, listener is myself. ないんです. So I might say to Robert-san, are you dieting? Or you must be very busy, you're really tied up, poor Robert-san, and have to say. So involving the listener. And then なかったんです. I didn't eat lunch.
私はランチを食べなかったんです。
Oh, Robert-san, you must be very hungry, so please go eat now. This kind of conversation will start, all right? And the next line, must is I will. And then these are written form, but this one is one-way communication. I'm not in a conversation with you. I am hungry. I declare I will eat lunch. Go ahead, please.
私はランチを食べます。
And you start eating. That's it. The master is to your assistant. Just I let you know, I did eat lunch.
私はランチを食べました。
That's it. Next two, these are written negative, minor negative. So to begin with, we just ignore. Later we pick up. But anyway, right now, ignore. And the next line, te is Japanese and. Eat and ate and. Eat and ate and. So let's use ate and first. And then let's make a complex sentence number 1. So what you say? I start with I ate lunch and went to the bank. Second line. I ate lunch, went to the bank. Go ahead, please.
私はランチを食べてバンクに行ったんです。
Perfect. That's great. All right. And the next line. Next line. Tara is Japanese if and when and after. So let's use this as after. So after I eat lunch, after I eat lunch, I'm going to the bank. First line, please.
私はランチを食べたらバンクに行くんです。
Perfect. Okay, so I'll expect you 10 minutes late. Go ahead, Robert-san. The conversation will start. But anyway, this is it. This is all about Japanese inflection system. And then these verb inflection systems are again very regular. And then these verbs, it's very simple. You already realize the right side of this line is totally identical, the same, nothing different, the same. And then group 1 verbs have one inflection system. Group 2 verbs, almost nothing, just first ru, and the difference is wu here and the ru, that's it. And your memory load is not so great. Just concentrate on this inflection system, group 1 verbs, that's all. And then I would like to say, we don't have any exception at all. 0, I want to say. But I can't do this because of only 2 verbs. Only 2 verbs. And all 99.9% of verbs are regular. Only to do and to come. These 2 verbs are slight exception to this group, easy group. The first word is to do. The reason for exception is to do has 2 different stems. But it is not complicated at all. Only the very first line, the stem is su. I do, surun desu, we say. And then below this line, below this first line, all change to shi. Japanese do change to shi. Shitan desu, shinai desu, shinakattan desu. And then she must shite. So below this line, the verb do is she. And only the first line, the verb do is su. Surun desu. So we have su and she. Su and she change. That's it. That's the first exception. Second exception, it's come. To come has 3 different stems. Also, it's not complicated at all. Only the first line. First line is kurun desu. Future, somebody is coming. Like my parents are coming. Parents wa kurun desu. And then connect to the negative, it changes to ko. Negative, the stem changes to ko. My guest is not coming. Konai. Didn't come. Again, ko nakatta. And then the rest is all ki. Starting with this kita, came. Kimasu will come. Kimashita, it came. And then kite is come and came and kitara, if come. So basically all ki and the negative ko and the very first line ku. That's 2 exceptions. Only these 2 words are exception to the Japanese basic rule. To do and to come. Okay, so you don't have to worry much about exceptions. Okay, so in this section, I review it one more time. The first, you only do 2 things here in this section. Focus department or detailed information department. Only you can do is 2 things. First, pick up a proper particle, ga o ni de to, and then give proper inflection, and then give future, past, positive and negative, and so forth. That's the statement. Pick up the topic and focus the information. And then finally, you have to put mood expression to the statement. Like your psychological, excuse me, psychological attitude come to the end. And then These are all mood expression. Excuse me. First, why don't we these are all Japanese mood expressions. We have 22 expressions. 11 here, 11 here. And then red one is Japanese expressions, and then black one is English equivalent expressions. So all these expressions in English come in front here. I will, I should, I may, let's, I want, etc. But Japanese, these red expressions always come to the end. Totally reversed. So, all these red Japanese expressions come to the end. Therefore, you have to pay attention to these front dashes. Front dashes you have to pay attention. Dashes means connection to this inflection system. You have to pay attention. But it's not complicated at all. There are only four connecting points in this section. Only 4 connecting points. The first connecting point is this inflection here. And then only the first group of 4 expressions connect to this inflection. So again, let's pick up go to lunch again. Go to and then lunch. Okay? And then only first 4 expressions connect to this. So, Robert-san, why don't we go to lunch? What you say? We don't need anything here.
ランチに行きませんか?
And the next oaths are funny oaths, double length O, so ましょう. So, let's go to lunch.
ランチに行きましょうか?
No car sound. ましょう.
行きましょう.
That's it. And the next one, you can put I in front. So, I want to go to lunch.
私はランチに行きたいです.
That's it. So, and next expression, we'll do it in the regular lesson. So, only 4 expressions, only 4 connect to the first connecting point. The second connecting point is this asterisk. There are 3 of them, 1, 2, 3 of any one of these will do. Just change K to T, alright? And the T is paused for 1 syllable. So, please go to Meguro. Go ahead, please.
目黒に行ってください.
That's it. And next one, let's do it in the regular lesson. てもいいです means when you give approval, you ask for approval, you just てもいいです. And then if you ask may I, you just put question mark ka at the end. So, may I go to lunch? May I go to lunch? Go ahead, please.
ランチに行ってもいいですか?
That's it. So, may I go to lunch? So, only these 4 expressions, second group of 4, connect to the asterisk. That's the second connecting point. Third connecting point is this negative inflection here. Third connecting point, ika. And then only 3 expressions connect to this. And then to your assistant, please don't go to lunch. I have work for you.
ランチに行かないでください.
That's it. And then next line, なくてもいい, and then the other one, なくちゃダメ. These are longest Japanese expressions, and they're usually followed by des. So, you can say these are don't have to. So let's start with I. I don't have to go to lunch. What you say?
私はランチに行かなくてもいいです.
That's it. And the next one, I must go to lunch.
私はランチに行かなくちゃダメです.
Perfect. So, only 3 expressions connect to the third, number 3 connecting point. And then, final connecting point is this line here. First, second, third, fourth, right after these 4. So, we have one easy one. You see, desho. Let's pick up desho. Desho means I guess, aren't you, don't you, isn't it? Those are desho, we say. So let's put the desho in the end. So, okay. So you're going to lunch, aren't you?
ランチに行くでしょ
That's it. You did. You went to lunch, didn't you?
ランチに行ったでしょ
That's it. You're not going to lunch, are you?
ランチに行かないでしょ
You did not go to lunch, did you?
ランチに行かなかったでしょ
That's great. You're beautiful. So let's do one more. This かもしれない. かもしれない means might. Alright? So let's put this one at the end. This one you need subject marker. I. Say I first. And then I might go to lunch.
私はランチに行くかもしれない
And then usually followed by this.
です
Once more.
私はランチに行くかもしれないです
And then next line, my daughter might have gone to lunch.
私の、
Daughter is fine.
私の daughter は、ランチに行ったかもしれないです
That's it. I might not go to lunch.
私はランチに行かないかもしれないです
Finally, my daughter might not have gone to lunch.
私の daughter はランチに行かなかったかもしれないで
That's
す
it. This is all about Japanese. That's it. You did a great job. That's all about Japanese. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, first you pick up a topic to talk about in Japanese sentence, and right after that you pick up a proper particle for each noun in a sentence here, and then in this section give proper inflection and then show future or past or positive and negative and so forth, and then finally you show mood expression, your psychological attitude here. So let's put it a little more compact. So this is Japanese system. All right, camera woman, can you see it? Topic and then focus. You do two jobs, particle and then proper inflection, and then finally your mood expression at the end. That's the entire picture of Japanese. This is the skeleton of the language and then the central nervous system of the language. So what you do is you put the muscles, skins, and blood to this. Muscles, skins, and blood are vocabulary. But to begin with, you don't have enough vocabulary. So I gave you kind of shortcut to begin with. Japanese people use a lot of English words within their speech. And then the more English words they use, the more intelligent they look. So the learner should take advantage of that. So if you want to communicate with Japanese people, make a sentence with this structure, and then if you don't know a few words in Japanese, put English words into the slot you don't know, then complete the sentence. Then you can communicate with Japanese people. But we're not going to spoil you at all. You have to memorize as many words as possible, as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you don't feel comfortable. All right? So we are not going to spoil you at all. You have to I let you memorize so many words, but you don't have to afraid of using English words as it is. All right? All right. That's all about Kitani method Japanese. This is all. And today, thank you very much, Robert-san. All right? This is all. Thank you.